Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And away medium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Stroud. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 19 taxi.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. From the red zone now. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Hey, report.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Brought in by Ayuk. And he's brought down for a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Buying some time right. Into the hands of Walker. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And to get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Man in motion here. caught by Flowers. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Turning to Henry on third. And he's tackled for a short gain. It's a gain of only one. Still 3 yards to go here on fourth down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Now here he goes. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
On first down, Jackson. Flush down now to his left. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Hey, south. Oh, ready.
Tight end motioning right. Running with Mixon out of the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
11.
Here's Stroud. He's on the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Ravens will go on offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Putting a receiver in motion. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans are going to take over after the interception. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Oh, ready.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Chased out to his right. Finding Collins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Look the hot, look the hot.
We played one here on Christmas Day. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. On play action, here's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
This throw is cuffed. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Hey, uno. Whoa.
Mixon has the Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Taken down by Fuller Run Show Fatukasi. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now it's Lamar. That finds Ayuk complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Lamar off the play fake. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Working quickly here. Play fake, Jackson. Has it down close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rule starting this season.